everybody. It's gettingcrafty.net. If you guys don't know, I am there we go. So if you guys don't know, my name is Jamie, and we are approaching my 17th anniversary with Stampin' Up. I cannot get over it, you guys. It's pretty freaking amazing. What a journey it has been. It has brought me the most amazing friends all across the world. No joke. So if you're joining here, hi Melly! Speaking of friends from all over the world, you guys, I'm getting over whatever this cough was. We were struck down at Christmas Day, and and I feel relatively fine, just tired. But this cough is just lingering. Stupid cough. Hello, my love. I'm just making sure. Can you hear me fine, my dear? Let me hear. Oh, no. There it is. It does that differently, and I don't know why. Let me just double check that we can hear me. Yep. There it is. There we are. Okie dokie, artichokies. So, there we go. Let's share that. If you guys haven't already, please like and share this video. Sharing is caring. It's absolutely free, and it's a gift that you can do for me. So that's all. Do you like to give a free gift? I love free gifts. I am really easy to please like that. You give me an opportunity to give something, get something for free, and I'm huge, like all over it. I'm like, what? All over it, baby. There you go. I am excited. Welcome to 2023. Can you believe it? I mean, do you guys remember when I used to grow up watching the Jetsons before school. My brother would watch it, and I would like be cleaning the house watching it with him. And then I remember, let me get on here. I remember thinking that we would be in the era by now, like driving in the sky, and probably one of the reasons why I like to like scuba dive, right? Skydive. And so let me see here. Copy. Copy. Share to a group. Let me see here, you guys. Apparently, I'm not that great at multitasking. You gotta love it. There we go. There we go. So I'm hoping you guys are here, and I'm actually like, can we really see if I'm able to see everybody's? Hi, Melody, you're here. Happy New Year, honey. Hi, Lulu Medina. Good, Happy New Year. I've missed you too. I'm so glad you guys are here. If you guys joined me like the Tuesday before Christmas, you know, I received that phone call about the loss of one of the most important people to me. She helped raise me. She helped me be who I am. And it's funny because every time I look at myself, I see her influences. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. I see the hope and the strength and the sassiness and tenacity that she taught me. And it makes me smile that she's living on in that, right? A little bit of her is living on within me and then my children. And such a gift my Aunt Dee was. And we had been waiting for the phone call. Does that make it any easier? No, it doesn't. I think it's natural to be selfish and want your loved ones to never leave you, right? Like you're like, I just don't want anybody to ever leave me. And so, but then the following week I was going to do my live on Wednesday when her husband called me, and my aunt's mom, who had been fine, got really sick, went into hospice, and passed away the next week. I think they were 8 days apart in passing. So Nana Ronier passed away, and then Aunt Dee passed away, and just blow after blow after blow, you guys. It's pretty crazy. So I took a little time to recover and get my traction, and I'm back here and ready to create with you live. If you guys are on my mailing list, I know Melody's received her catalog. Make sure that I send you a catalog if you want one. Please don't have me send you something. Some demonstrators, they'll pop in and then they'll want me to send them a video, and I'm like, or send them the catalogs, but they haven't, so don't do that. You should know that costs money. Yeah, me too, Lulu. It really sucked. So, but this is 2023, and I think I'm not living it for her because that's not how she would have raised me. She would have raised me to live it for the Lord, to live it to its fullest, no matter what, to pull my big girl panties on. That was her saying with me. Throw on some sass and let's do this. She would also probably say kick a little bit of donkey, but that would have been her. She was sassy and wonderful. We're going to be embracing these 2 new catalogs that start in just 2 days, you guys. 2 days. When I joined 17 years ago, I was very pregnant. I was 8.5 months pregnant. And I remember my friend Susie sitting across from me going, "You're going to do what? After the baby comes, right?" And I said, "Nope, let's do it now." And so, I had gotten into paper crafting, if you guys don't know, when we had exchange students. I've always written and made cards and sent cards. That was a gift from my grandmother's lessons. But my exchange students, I started scrapbooking to give them. Suck it up, Buttercup. I love that, Tammy. That's awesome. Yeah, she would have said that too. And so I learned to scrapbook for my exchange students when they lived with us and document the year that we had them and send them home with a gift. And then I just knew I was so tired that I didn't want to scrapbook all the time. I didn't want it to be that involved. I needed to be simpler. And I was buying really ugly cards at a high cost of money. There was some really pretty ones, but those were like $5 each. I send probably a few hundred cards just with our family alone every year. And I always picked up the tradition from my aunt and my grandma who always sent me cards. So it was awesome. So that's when I stumbled on a Stampin' Up, and I fell in love, and I signed up, and I had my first class with my mom's club girlfriends with a brand new baby on a boppy and taught the class. It's how I rolled. And so I love it. 17 years. I'm one of the top 1% of the company, and it's a blessing to be here. I thought it was funny when they said that as a demonstrator, when I was started to homeschool, which has been we're in our 7th year journey with homeschooling. They said, "Oh, you'll never earn a trip. You'll never," girl, as my aunt would tell you, don't ever tell this girl never, because that's when she's like all over it. So, what a journey. So if you would like to find out more about the journey or join us on this journey, we'd love to invite you to join along. Today, I actually have the card on my blog already. So you guys, as soon as we're done, well, it'll be live. It'll go live after our live. This card is all new products, and we're going to do a couple of really fun and easy techniques here. And it's shiny. It's colorful. It's so, so pretty, but it's over the top. Wow. Are you guys ready? Not only is it using a new shimmer, this is called Fresh Freesia Shimmer. It's 12 by 12, so you can get a lot out of this. It also has this gorgeous dainty flower designer series paper is free starting January 5th with a minimum purchase. So when I joined, I couldn't believe. Would you love to join, Lulu? I'd love to have you, sister. So let me tell you what you get when you join. So you got to see that. But this, I couldn't believe when I joined that I got the free stuff as well as the discount. And that's what sold me with this company. It was really easy. I couldn't believe they were giving away so many free things. So we have an award-winning team across the nation. And if I remember correctly, Lulu, aren't you in California? Because I'll be going to California. If you guys don't know, my father-in-law is in California and declining. And my daughters and I are going to go back and go see him mid-January. So I will not be live with you that week. I will post some videos and do that, but I will not be live with you guys that week. Sadly, I'll be flying back. The flight that we could afford was, I think, 13 hours to get there. So we literally leave one day and arrive the next, where I will not get a nap, but I will have to go. So you're in Arizona. I knew you were West Coast. Some of the girls are connecting with me in California while I'm there, and we're going to have a crafting session, and I will hopefully be able to stream that one live for you guys to experience the fun of what we do. So this is going to go over the top. Are you guys ready for the wow feature with this? I know. So this is the Love You, I'm so sucky at names, Love For You bundle. So it creates these dies and stamp. And this is the Dainty Flowers free designer series paper. And then when you used to live in California, oh, maybe that's what our discussion was, girl. I knew we talked about Cali. And then when you open it, look at that. You guys, how easy and fun is that? So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to have all of these measurements are on my blog right now. And, but we're going to be using the brand new free limited edition boho blue mini cut and emboss machine. So this comes with a starter kit starting January 5th. So January 5th, if you join underneath of me, you can pick $175 in crafting supply and this for only $125 and free shipping. I'm saying you can't go wrong. And if you're like me, maybe this is your 17 years. Like this is the start of your 17 years. I can't get over it. I love it. It's such a blessing. And it's a blessing to be here with you guys live. So we're going to be using this. It's not available until January 5th. So make sure that you guys do that with the starter kit. And you have 3 options with the starter kit to grab it. So don't miss out on that. Hi, Amy. Nice to see you, my friend. I feel fine. I have this voice that's going on. But everybody I've talked to, they've been going through it. So if you've been going through it too, hopefully you've overcome this holiday season. And we're wrapping into 2023 with a little sass, a little fun. Where you know, if you guys don't know, I Thai box and I do Taekwondo. So we're going to jump into this session like knocking it out. Let's go ahead and create right now. I'm going to show you. Okay. So this is the beautiful card that we're going to create. And it's so freaking easy. 12 punch, baby. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys knew, I used to be a competitive kickboxer. When I was 19 and 20, before I met my husband, I was a competitive kickboxer and, I scored really well, actually. I used to love that and trained 3 hours a day, worked 2 jobs, had my own dog. It was crazy. Things we can do when we're young and we have energy, y'all. And so now we're going to jump into this. So much love. So we're going to end up creating this element that pops open. And these measurements are going to be on my blog as soon as we're off, so you guys can dive in. Now, one of the things I want to show you is, besides the gorgeous boho blue cut and emboss machine, I'm putting it all here because if you guys don't know, I do 2 lives every week. And you're my second live. You are. And I love it. I love being here with you. So this is the Dainty Flowers Designer Series paper. And I love this paper. It's gorgeous. It's fun. It's fabulous. And it has a sheet inside. I'm going to blow my nose, you guys. I'm so sorry. And I don't know how to mute it when I do that. I would love to know how to mute it. But that's technology. And my luck is I'd mute it and never be able to unmute it, you guys. That's my luck with technology. That's not true. We've overcome. So this paper collection is gorgeous. I mean, gorgeous, you guys. If you were part of my customer appreciation, you received your card from this. So Melody, if you're still here, my love, you would have received that card from this paper here. And everything's double-sided, but this is the page that we're going to embrace today. So I want you guys to see how much comes in these kits. So you get, actually, all these frames are pre-done for you, making it easy. They're watercolory though, so they look really beautiful and lush, and you didn't have to do any of the work. It looks like it has texture, but it does not. And so I cut these down so that we could have 6 to a sheet. So I made 12 out of 1 packet of designer series paper. So sorry. Okay. And I'm going to set it aside so that this girl doesn't knock everything down, because that's her luck. Okay, so in order to create that front sheet, we're going to do what we call a drop shadow. Do you guys see how the shimmer comes into play? It's a fresh freesia, light purple shimmer. And that shimmer looks like this. It comes in 3 colors, you guys. It comes in fresh freesia, soft succulent. That's the fresh freesia. The soft succulent right there is the, oh, and then this is the gold. This is the gold. And the soft succulent's a green. It is right here. Isn't that beautiful? And it's a big pack. So these are 12 by 12 packages. Lots that you can do. And I cut mine when I'm using the mini cut and emboss. I cut down to 3-inch strips so that it fits into our cut and emboss machine pretty easily. Huh. My arm looks like it's splotchy. It's just light. How weird. Okay, tripped me out for a second there, you guys. So we're going to use the Love For You bundle. This comes with a stamp set and coordinating dies. And I have them all right here. Now, I've already pre-cut the frames because I want to make all 12 of these. They're too pretty not to make. So easy to do as well. So what we're going to do is they're all the same. As we're going to take one of them and we're going to trim it down. So I'm going to look to see when I cut it at the 4-inch and sliced it out. There's going to be one side that's slightly offset. Do you see how it has a little bit more space on this side here? We're going to trim that down just a smidge. Just a smidge by 1/4 of an inch. And really that becomes 3 3/4 of an inch, you guys, by 5 inches. Don't get rid of that. I mean, you could totally reuse it on another project if you really wanted to. Isn't that beautiful? All the watercolory splotches make me happy. And then these are by 5. Perfect. And then we have the Mossy Meadow. I like a strong color to root my card, to frame it out and to secure it. With Stampin' Up, you get to pick coordinating colors. So that's one of the things I like too, like what I would call thoughtless crafting. Not thinkless, that's not a right word. So I have matching ink, matching cardstock, matching pattern. It's all easy and I don't really have to think about it. So we're going to ink up this So Much Love. And normally when I'm using, I'm going to grab it anyway. I'm using photopolymer. You want to use a pierce mat underneath of your project. Photopolymer does not bounce. So this is going to give you a much better image. And when you look at it, can you see the missing ink in areas? That really comes back to just photopolymer sits differently on a stamp. So you want to just kind of pat it. There you go. And go over. There you go. Such a nice and sturdy color. Now this would be beautiful on its own. It does not hurt it at all to have it like that, you guys. I think it's really pretty. And you can see all of these measurements on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. Now, I've already pre-cut this. This is the opposite side of that same collection. I wanted this watercolor appeal that we'll see right here. This is how we're going to create the inside pop-up piece. So we're going to take it and just score. Now it's designer series paper, so be careful. Do not score it so hard that it goes through. It's a thinner paper designed for layering, right? And then you're going to take one corner to one corner and put it in the track like that. Okie dokie, artichoke. So I'm creating this. Now, if you guys remember a few weeks ago, I made a gingerbread card where the whole card did this technique. So that's something to think about. You can go see on my blog. It links you right to that card tutorial with those measurements. And that way you're all set. There we go. And get some heavy-handedness with the bone folder. Make some firm impressions. Now I bent that one in, but then these ones here, I'm going to fold it this way. So what did anybody do on New Year's Day? Did you guys do anything fun on New Year's Day? I hope you guys did. So now I'm going to close it. Do you see how I took that inner cross diagonal piece and I put it in? And then I closed it. Now, again, heavy-handed. It's an interactive card. You're manipulating the fibers in this to do exactly what you want. You are the boss of the project. That's what I like to tell the paper. I'm the boss. we didn't do anything. We were overcoming the cold. We stayed home. We didn't do anything. Actually, my son went to go hang out with some of his friends because he's 18, y'all. He's 18. So there you go. I'm going to grab that for you. And, oh, where's my pierce mat? And I'm going to stamp just like so. Look at that. Easy. You stayed home with COVID too. Oh no. Babe, I'm so sorry to hear that. This thing is going around. It's nasty. I'm so sick and tired of people getting, us all being sick, right? Like nobody wants to be sick anymore. We're over it. Heck no, we won't go. So I'm sorry, Amy, that you guys weren't feeling good. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of thick basic white cardstock that I scored at 5.5 and I cut at 4 1/4 to create an elongated card, right? Then we're going to build it from the inside up. So we're going to take this and make sure we have it opening it the right way we want it to. Now, because of the way I designed this, you guys, praise the Lord, you better, babe. The way I designed this, you guys, is that especially using designer series paper, it's thinner. So it's easier to do an extra layer like this on the inside, and you can still mail it in the post, like your standard card. Okay. And give it a good back massage. And we're going to turn the card over. Do you have that lingering cough too? Everybody knows got the lingering cough. There's a brand of cough medicine that I use that I left at home and I didn't take with me when I was house sitting for my girlfriend. And so I'm back to having it home and I just can't wait. I take it. It's called antispasm. And boy, does that stuff knock you out. You put it down your throat and you gargle it a little bit and then swallow it. Whoa! It makes it so you can breathe like immediately. It's crazy. So here we go. Here's the for you. Isn't that beautiful? And think about it. Somebody's going to get a card like this and they're not going to know that there's a wow element inside till they open it. And then when they open it, look! Ah! Isn't that the best thing ever? So easy, you guys. So great. And then we're going to set this. I have a stuffy nose with fatigue still. I still have fatigue too, girlfriend. I want it to be gone. I don't like being tired. I have no time for being tired. And it seems like the Christmas break was plighted with between deaths and what was the other? And then being sick. Who got a break? Nobody I know got a break this holiday season. So here we go. This little baby, I can pick it up with one finger, you guys. Ooh, that's my finger workout for the day. Let me see if I can lift it a little bit for you guys to see. Here. And it comes with everything you need to create this kit here. So when you guys order your kit, you guys can do this. You can see it on the back of the catalog. It has 3 options to join, and this being one of them right here. So you want to look at those 3 options. It's a $63 value that you're getting for free, you guys, on top of the extra product that you're getting for free and free shipping. Can't go wrong. I love free. Now, I've already trimmed the shimmer paper down, but I want you guys to see that. Can you see? It's like super lush. I want to dress just like this. I told my daughter, my 16-year-old, she'll be 17 here in a blink of an eye, y'all. Oh, kills me. She's not allowed to get older like that. Anyway, I'm looking. I put this clear sheet down. Oh, it's right next to me. That's another thing to think about too, you guys. I have the sheet right here next to me, but I couldn't see it. So I grab like a little flag, and I do this with clear blocks. I do this with different stuff, and I'll sometimes just stick like a little flag on it so that I don't lose the pieces that are like clear there. Do you know what I mean? So just go like so. And now if it gets put down, you're going to be able to find it easily. Now it's 3 inches, so it fits. So this will not fit every die, but it will do a majority of our dies. So when you're thinking about it, like what do you really need here? So we're going to take the big words. This is much and love. You. I can do it without dropping it. So I'm kind of excited because I have to say I've never driven a convertible. So this is a weird conversation for you guys. You're like, what's going on now, Jamie? But when we go to California, we're going to be driving a convertible. We're renting a convertible, the girls and I, and we're excited about it. So I'll post some pictures. I'll tell you guys about our awesome journey as we're there living in Cali. Not living again, let me tell you. I miss my friends, I miss family, but I don't miss living in California. And we're just going to carefully die cut it. See how smooth that is? And what's really rocking right now, you guys, is my big giant cup. I have a 40-ounce cup of water right next to me, which I never pause to drink while we are doing this. So there you go. Now I'm putting my dies right over here on my die sheet because I don't want to lose this. There you go. Do you see all the happy, pretty words? Die cut so easily. I know. So great. There you go. And then one of my favorite tools to grab is my take your pick tool, you guys. You'll want to, well, if you have acrylics especially, getting things off that are really tight are kind of hard sometimes. So see, like these words would be hard to pick off right here. So I'm just going to go underneath, kind of like a little spatula here. It's a great way to protect. If you could do gels, I remember like gel nail polish doesn't always stay. It didn't stay on me at all for some reason, you guys. But you don't want to ruin the tips of your nails. So use your tools to do that for you. And I'm going to carefully pull it out. And I'm pulling it backwards. I have no idea why. Why am I doing that? I don't know. It's for part of the entertainment with you guys today. Let me see. There we go. There's our much. Here's our love. And you see this, just those little words put together, you can send much love. You can send love you so much, for you, so much love. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm not a big Valentine's person. My kids are older. So my youngest daughter is going to have like little Valentines she'll give to all of her friends in our homeschool community. But my older ones are older. Like they are 16 and 15, and 16, 14, and 11. And then my son definitely is not. He's at college. So like to give him a Valentine would be a joke. And, but it used to be when I had little ones that I was at super mom. Like everybody in the neighborhood would get Valentine's Day card gifts and a little treat. And then all the kids in their class and all their friends at church. And so like would be the super mom that made all of that stuff. And I don't have little kids to do that for anymore, sadly. I know. Sad, huh? Am I alone on that? Like, do you guys used to do that too? Okay. So a couple different things you can do with this, and we'll talk about it in just a second as I do it. There we go. And then usually I'll have a silicone craft sheet here. And the reason I do that, see if I have one that's open. Nope, not in front of me. I need to put stuff away. The reason I would do that is so that it protects my surface. Really, that's all it is for. So let's go with sew. And then we're going to take a multi-purpose liquid adhesive and we're going to come in and just add a very slight drizzle. You don't want a ton. Super easy, you guys. And we're going to do what I consider a drop shadow. You could do it a couple different ways. You want that shadow to appear and be consistent throughout the card. That's a big thing. So if we're going to go up and then have it be a drop shadow, it would be like this, where you could see all the sew underneath of it. The other card I did where the sew was on the bottom, if that makes sense, of the shadow, and the shadow kind of fell behind it. Speaking of daughter, she's my little Stampin' Up baby. She's texting me right now. I am not answering. You guys are all over it today. Whoop, whoop. And then, so much love. So this here you can give as a Valentine's Day to your friends. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make this for my girlfriends at church and at our community co-op groups for homeschooling. Because most girls, like most husbands, don't even buy Valentine's Day cards anymore, I don't think. I don't know, maybe that's just mine. There we go. We're at the top and we're coming down. Now, if you wanted to protect your finger a little bit, what you can do is use your take your pick tool to move things around. I just think it'll slow me down right now if I stop to do anything else, kind of a thing. Do you know what I mean? So much love. And so I love the Galentines, you guys. That's Valentine's for your gal pals, where you go out with your friends, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It's just fun, and you probably get what you want anyway. My husband was sick, and then we had a blizzard the week before Christmas, so he didn't go buy me a Christmas gift this year. And I'm like, okay. So, you know, you can choose, like, to give yourself a gift. Gift yourself. So much love. Oh, I love it. Did you guys see that little drop shadow there? That green peeks through, and it jazzes up that whole card. Gives it a really sturdy, colorful base to the bottom, and then you add on to it. And then we're just going to use dimensional adhesive. And pop that on. So what I do is I take it off of the dimensional sheet, and I put it down, and I generally just put it right back on. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now you can do the same thing where you do another level of dimensionals. You want to be careful with how many dimensionals that you put on each layer. Like you don't want so many levels of dimensional that you that it's too thick, because then when you go to mail it, the USPS, the postal out here, they like to talk about that your card has to be flexible. So what their rule was put it on the edge of a thing, and if putting it down and it'll bend, then that'll go through the post office. If it's too thick, that you really can't do that. Another reason why I like using the Designer Series paper for the inside is because it's thinner, so it makes it easy to do that. Then when you open this up, so you can add your little for you. Let's put that there. And creating like all 12 of these cards is my goal. Like I would like to just create all these. If you guys want a catalog from me and you haven't gotten one, let me know. I sent a bunch of catalogs out, a few hundred, to my customers. Make sure you guys message me if you have any questions at all. You can do that on all my social media platforms, as well as emailing me, Jamie, Jamie, at gettingcrafty.net. I am really blessed. I mean, the fact that just crafting supports our family, you guys, the way it does, makes things doable. Like this trip coming up to California. You know, I can pay for that for our family, for my kids and I. And renting a convertible and making it all happen. so that it's not a pressure to my family's budget. And that's one of the blessings of being able to do this. Oh, I love it. Now, I still have room to write here. I can write something there. I can add a die cut. You want to be careful at this point, you guys. It's still sticky, right? So what you can do is you can take your embossing buddy and just kind of like tap the top. And what that does is it gets any like adhesive that's gooping out, kind of pats it dry. You can leave this dry for a little bit. You can rub it. It's a talc. So you want to be kind of careful if you've got talc sensitivities. Like, can you see it on my fingers? Like that little powder. But it comes right off, right? So easy. So much love for you. It's an easy but dynamic handmade card. And I love the free paper. I love it. So much love for you. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you want some more of it? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It is so sweet. And you can see it right now on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. You can see it. I'll post a link in the description below. And the shopping will be available starting January 5th for the products. You can't order it beforehand unless you're already a demonstrator. So thanks, Lulu. I'd love to send one to you. So make sure that you get in touch with me, Lulu, with your address, because I don't think I have yours, babe. And I'll make sure that I pop that catalog to you, but also I'll send you one of these pretty cards. If you'd like one of these cards, since I'm making all 12 of them, make sure you send me an email at jamie@gettingcrafty.net. I would love to send one to you, or you can message me on my Facebook, my Instagram, and my YouTube. I'd love to send it to you and then just wow you with a really pretty card. There's 12 up for grabs, so if you're interested, I hope that you will let me send it to you. Very easy. All the measurements are on my blog as well right now. And I appreciate you. It's a happy Tuesday. Welcome to 2023. I look forward to having you part of the journey along the way. And if you're interested, we have our Getting Crafty Club that is got openings still. So if you're interested, let me know. There is information I can send you. So I'm going to let you guys go. Have a great evening. God bless. And I will see you. Oh, I'll have videos to load tomorrow too. So you guys will see videos all week long. We're making the world one more beautiful. Jamie@gettingcrafty.net. .net, Lulu. It's gettingcrafty.net.com. The woman that has the .com has never used it and won't sell it to me. She offered it, I think, for like $3,000. I don't want to buy $3,000 to buy .com. So it's .net. Jamie@gettingcrafty.net. So there you go. You're good, girlfriend. And I will look at it tomorrow because I'm tuckered out with this throat tonight. But you can see the whole tutorial. Melody, I'm so excited. I got ahead of the time. I'm so glad. I have projects to send to you too from our customer appreciation. So you were the big winner. Love you guys. Have a great evening. God bless. So much love for you. Yes.